Well, let's start by introducing myself. My name is Mr. Bright, a scientist. You can call me Mr. Bright. And A is actually for atheist. Yes, I'm your substitute teacher for Professor Skeptic. Professor Skeptic has left town. He's attending the AA convention. Oh no, he doesn't have any drinking problem or anything. No, AA is the Atheist of America convention. I wish I could have gone. There are very famous atheists like Dawkins and Dennett who are going to attend, and we're going to celebrate the 250th anniversary of my hero, Darwin, the greatest man that ever lived on Earth. Yes? Darwin. Okay? So let's start by having a debate session, shall we? Okay. Well, Professor Skeptic told me that this class wants to debate me today. So we will start a debate session, okay? And I will, of course, represent myself, the smart scientist, the atheist, and these students here, they're going to debate me on some childish, blind faith ideas of some supreme creator, okay? And I propose that there is no God. Okay, shall we have a debate today, class?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start. So my first point is...
Mr. Bright, you're being biased.
Okay.
It seems you've already concluded that you're bright and you're blind.
Well, that's a foregone conclusion, isn't it? Anyway, if it makes any difference, I will be unbiased today. Okay? Let's have a very fair debate.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's start. Our first point is the Big Bang. Does everybody know the Big Bang, this massive explosion, the start of the universe, all these gases like hydrogen and nitrogen just came gushing out? Who did that?
I don't know, but nobody...
Who did that?
No, I don't know.
Who caused this explosion? Somebody own up to it, or I'll have to dismiss the entire class today.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You, Mr. Disturbance. We were going to debate the Big Bang, and my notes tell me that you were going to debate me on this. And by creating this, noise and ruckus, you're just proving to everybody over here that you have nothing to debate upon.
Quite contrary, Mr. Bright. You've actually just proved my point. Your batteries must be running on low today. You see that you think that this small, insignificant explosion had to be caused by somebody. But you think that the Big Bang, this huge explosion which apparently created the universe, just happened by chance? That's foolishness. Also, all the explosions I have seen so far, the 9/11 explosion, the assault on the Pentagon, those didn't create anything. They just caused this destruction. But for your saving face, if we go to the ancient Vedic scriptures, you'll find that there was something like an explosion. It was, instead of the Big Bang, it was a big breath. The breath of Lord Vishnu. If you look on the ceiling, you will see Lord Vishnu breathing in and out all the universes. I rest the case.
Okay. Well, you do seem to have a point, Mr. Bart. Something must be the cause of an explosion, right? Yes. But you agree that there was an explosion.
Yeah, but with a big difference. If you can call the creative process the birth of Lord Vishnu an explosion.
Mr. Bright?
Yes, Jennifer.
I wanted to show you something.
Sure.
It's right here.
Wow. This is awesome, Jennifer. The scale model of all the planets, there's Saturn and Venus and Jupiter. This is amazing, my God.
Mr. Bright, what did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, my goodness, this is amazing. Look at all these planets. Such mathematical exactness and such mathematical preciseness of all these planets. Tell me, Jennifer, who made this?
Made it?
Yes.
Made it? No one, Mr. Bright. That's what's so amazing. It just appeared in the basement of my house yesterday by chance. I couldn't believe it. So I was doing some experiments when, by the law of averages, just like you said, it just appeared by chance.
That is ridiculous, Jennifer. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard today. How can it happen by chance? Someone must have made this model. Did your dad help you with it?
No, Mr. Bright, it just appeared by chance.
Jennifer, you're insulting my intelligence now.
Actually, Mr. Bright, you're insulting our intelligence. When you insist that some intelligent creator created this model, but when it comes to the entire universe, you deny that there's an intelligent creator behind it. Is that very scientific, Mr. Bright? Hello, Mr. Bright.
Oh, yeah. You're right, Jennifer. You're right. You're right. I will give this to you, okay? Well, let's move on to our next point, shall we? The next point is evolution.
You mean monkey business?
Class! This is not funny. This is serious business. Evolution. There are actually 2 points to evolution. Miss Emily, I believe you're going to debate me today on this?
Yes.
Okay. Well, like I said, there are 2 points in evolution. There's biological evolution, proposed by my hero Darwin. Well, Darwin wrote this book called Origin of Species. It's like the gospel of our times. Yes, Darwin actually was traveling in South America, going to the Galapagos Islands, and there he found some amazing creatures in the wild. He found these creatures and he proposed his theory of natural selection. Have you heard of that, Miss Emily?
I don't think so.
I guess not. Well, that is the theory of survival of the fittest. And my second point is chemical evolution. This is modern day scientists have proposed chemical evolution or neo-Darwinism, where they say that our bodies are basically just made of chemicals. We evolved from chemicals, and actually I was just reading the Wall Street Journal article that said our bodies are made up of chemicals like calcium and iron, and if you add up the value of all the chemicals in our body, you will get $8 worth of chemicals. That's right. That is a fact, isn't it, Miss Emily? That is a fact.
Mr. Bright, I am not as bright as you are. But if the survival of the fittest is correct, and if we all came from monkeys, I can't help but wonder, why are the monkeys still alive? Even the apes and chimpanzees. And why do we not see any transitionary beasts?
Transitionary species? What do you mean by transitionary species, Miss Esquire?
I mean a half man, half monkey. And why has the transition stopped? Why is the survival of the fittest not continuing? It seems to me the environment now has become as much hostile as it was in the older days. Pollution, global warming, dying forests, lack of water. I've read about species dying because of all this. For example, I have not once heard of idle salmon growing reeds to follow the dams. All I hear is the fear that they may become extinct.
Flying Idaho salmon. That's an interesting idea for chemical evolution, isn't it?
Mr. Bright, wait a minute before you change the subject. If the evolution of species is true, then why aren't we seeing you transitioning into an angel with wings or a Superman?
Emily, Superman is just in comic books. I don't know what you kids read these days.
Mr. Bright, you are avoiding my question. Please tell me why. Why does the evolution stop at humans?
I don't know, Emily. I really don't know.
And one more point. What about reverse evolution? Say, man going back from humans to dogs.
I'll be back. I don't know the question now, an answer for that.
Okay, don't you cheat and look in your book, The Origin of Species.
Even if you